Hello everybody. We are back in the South. We are much farther north than we were in South Florida, and everything is so beautiful. We came back just in time for a beautiful spring. I'm looking out the window and our dogwoods are blooming. We have red buds, and even my willow is blooming, and everything is really bright green and gorgeous. And today we are going to work on visas for Russia. I mentioned we were going to Hawaii, but we've decided to go to Russia first, but I'm going to take you there as well. And we have to have a visa and new photos for that visa. So we're going today to take care of that. The Russian visa seems to be one of the visas that I've had to get that requires a lot of information, and so we're going to work on that a little bit. Of course, I've been to 36, maybe 37 or 38 countries, and I have to look in my journal to find out for sure. But I also have been to all 50 states, so I do quite a bit of traveling. One of our personal rules with the United States is that you actually have to visit that state to count it as one that you've been to. You can't just count it if you've made a connecting flight. So I've been to 50, but my husband has been to 49 and then connected in Hawaii for a flight. So he doesn't get to count Hawaii, but lucky for me, we're going to go back to Hawaii soon, and then he can check that off his list. Well, I'm not quite sure why I worry so much about visa or passport pictures, but I do, and I've been known to take 2 or 3 pictures to get just the right look. And but if I wanted to look like I will when I arrive in Russia, I would have stayed up all night with noise-canceling headphones on my head watching movies. Now, and I was really pleased with the way FedEx handles their process of taking photos for visas and passports, and they only charge $14.99 for them, and it's really helpful, and they know exactly what specifications are needed for visas and passports. So they turned out pretty good, and now I am going through the visa application to make sure that I've completed everything, because you don't want to leave off information and you don't want to forget to sign it. Just those little things that can cause delay in your visa. And I was really expecting a little bit more information required on this visa, but it wasn't too bad. I mean, they just wanted general information like your name and address and where you're going to be when you're in Russia, your last 2 places of employment, and the reason for your visit to Russia, home address, your parents' names, including your mother's maiden name, general health information, where you graduated from school, information like that you will find on other visa applications. So that wasn't too bad. The Russian visa requires that you have 2 empty pages on your passport, and that the passport be valid for 6 months after your planned visit. So if you don't have the extra pages, or say you're running close on time for that 6 months, I would go ahead and renew the passport first and then start on the visa process. Well, I'm going to send our visa applications to GenVisa. GenVisa is a company that shepherds your documents all the way through the process. They're very familiar with passport applications and visa applications, and they go through your documents and make sure everything is as it should be. They make sure you have attached all the attachments necessary. They make sure that you have signed everything, and then they forward all of those documents to the appropriate person. I'll put the link for them below for you. And barring no problems, we should receive our Russian visa in about 6 to 10 weeks, and we can pay a small fee and receive them in about 6 weeks. So now I have the completed application for the visa. I have the 2 identical photos required for the visa application. I have my valid passport. I have the check that's going to cover all the fees for this process, and I'm going to send that to GenVisa, and GenVisa is going to shepherd that passport and visa application to the Minister of Foreign Affairs of the Russian Federation, and in 6 to 10 weeks I should have my visa and I'll be on my way.